I wouldn't want to keep going in the wheel that my family was going in. When I was younger, my family life wasn't the greatest. There was some demons they had to get rid of.
I'm living with my stepfather and his parents and his girlfriend, but I slept out in the back in a really big tent, bigger than my bedroom, which I don't even have a bedroom.
I'm from Bronx, New York. My mom struggled since she was 16 years old, having a child on her own. We probably would have been on the street.
The majority of the kids who come in every day to the Boys and Girls Club are from families with very few resources. They're hungry or they don't speak the language. These are kids who are growing up in poverty.
So many of their kids live in sort of the present. What is going to happen today? Am I going to have enough food today? Where are my parents going to be? What the Early Promise program helps them to do is to imagine what their future could be.
The heart of the program is to make sure that every child that walks through the Boys and Girls Club doors is able to be successful in the school system.
So hi, my name is Raven Taher.
Hi, my name is Earl Bombard.
Tanasia McGee.
I'm from Burlington, Vermont.
I grew up at the Boys and Girls Club. I lived right across the street.
I started going to the Boys and Girls Club.
I was a participant in the Boys and Girls Club Early Promise program.
We started our Early Promise program because we recognized that club kids were graduating from high school but not going on for any further education.
There's a local business, Heritage, and they contacted us and said, we want to help one of your club kids go to school. And so they are awarding, and we're announcing today, a scholarship to Earl for $2,000.
I set a goal. Hey, I'm going to go to school. I am going to graduate, no matter what happens.
We make a promise to our club members. They also, in turn, have to make a promise to us. And their promise to us is that they will not engage in behavior that could put them at risk.
I could have been doing something totally different. I had good influences. All the people at the Boys and Girls Club just kept me on a straight path.
Without those connections, I wouldn't be where I am.
It's not about power and privilege. It is about hard work and the willingness to just grind it out. And that will pay dividends to them, and it will pay dividends to the rest of their family and to their children.
Her siblings and her cousins, they could see that someone in their family was able to do it. And when she got that diploma, I'm sure if she could have done a backflip on stage, she probably would have busted one out.
That determination and the help and the support from the Boys and Girls Club pushed me and drove me to help me go to college and to succeed.
It's going to work out for him. He's going to be earning a good living, and he's going to continue to encourage his younger brother.
It has a multi-generational impact. It's about modeling, it's about changing behavior.
I recently graduated from Champlain College. Just because I've graduated college doesn't mean that I'm at all done. So I'm working towards becoming a certified public accountant. And I am enrolled in a master's program at Champlain College.
She has lifted herself into another life.
I now work for the top 8th accounting firm in the United States, Crowe Horwath. I'm an auditor. I was also recently promoted to be a senior. And yeah, that's me.
We started off with a small group of 4. It's grown every year. So today, we've had 3 college graduates, but we have 15 other kids that we're supporting in higher education right now.
Like, there's a lot of stereotypical sayings, but I want to change that. Go to college, I want to live the American dream, and maybe better.
Having 15 kids from the same area make it, it can have a huge effect. It's going to have the ripple effect of showing other kids what they can do.
It leads to a healthier community. The work that Mary Alice and the Boys and Girls Club are doing will impact the kids that are going through that program, but it will also impact the generations behind it.
The bottom line is there really isn't any other viable way to break a kid out of poverty except through a decent education. That's what I want the community to know. And it's as simple as that. We can prove it. We can prove that this works.
$200, $500 to the Boys and Girls Club goes a long ways. It is truly about changing lives and giving kids an opportunity.
Earl W. Bombard, Computer Engineering Technology, Faculty Award for Technical Excellence.
And to be able to see that Mary Alice, Dottie, and Tanasia there was just an amazing feeling.
Tanasia McGee.
She had to give up her dreams for me.
I'm so proud of you.
Education is something that never goes away. You can't take it back once you've given it. It has a lasting effect.
What TV does is it helps students to develop their voice and their confidence. Those two things can carry you a long ways.
Thank you for everything that you done for me. I'm just glad that you were a part of my life, and thank you for being family to me.
Thank you for always being there for me. If it was not for the Boys and Girls Club, I would not be as accomplished as I am today.
Just want to also thank Mary Alice and Dottie for all their support and their love to help me strive for a goal that I thought was beyond my reach.
So one of my biggest goals has been just to own my own place, which I did in March. So I'm 25 years old and I'm a homeowner, which is just amazing to me.